Hey, how's it going? This is Dennis Spawn here with VeteranAI, and today we are going to learn how to make a Nexus letter with our program. So real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button somewhere down there, and hit that thumbs up. It really helps us out and make sure that this video gets out to as many people as possible. If you are supporting us in any way, again, I really do appreciate it. And I want to make sure it's well known that we're putting every dollar back into additional development to make this as good of a platform for you as possible. So again, thanks a lot. It really does mean a lot to me. Okay, all that's out of the way. Let's get to it. So to go ahead and create a Nexus letter, come on over to the left-hand side, and you're going to select Nexus. You're going to get to this screen, and basically this is a more or less a warning. If you're on a phone, I highly recommend you use a laptop or desktop just because this takes a very long time to generate. We are working on some new ways to implement this, so we'll get around you being on a phone. But for now, the recommendation is go to your laptop, basically. Let's go ahead and hit next. So once you're here on this screen, you're going to basically select the disability that you're talking about. Um, some things of note when you come to all these, you can see like this one right here, the button's grayed out. You can't click it. So that means you have to do something. You have to finish something so that way the AI has enough context to be able to create a Nexus letter. So in this case, what we require is basically a diagnosis and the personal statement to be made for every claim you're talking about. And the reason that gets a little complicated is for secondary conditions, we basically require a diagnosis for whatever the secondary condition is, whatever the primary condition is, and statements right here for both of those as well. Okay, so if you don't have all that done, you're going to get this. Not going to be able to do anything. Okay, so short story, if you do need to make something like here, you could just go ahead and click these buttons right there, and that will update or create whatever you need to create at that point. Additionally, just to show you guys where it is, you could hit this button right here. At any time, you can view all your letters, and you could also just download the latest letter as well. So that's just a way to kind of like go back and see the prior letters you've created. Okay, all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pick this one right here. So again, this is a secondary condition. So just so you guys can see it, it is you have it looks like a back strain, and we're saying the primary condition is something to do with knee arthritis. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit this. We're going to hit generate letter. It's going to take you to this page. And then this page right here, we're basically coming up with, you could think of them as counter arguments. Okay. And what I don't want people to think is you shouldn't pick something here. Um, so what's going to happen is this is going to come up with other potential causes that you may have that would also cause, like in this case, a back strain. So these are some different things out there that could have caused it. Like, let's say me, for example, I've torn my ACL before, and then I joined the military. So if I already had an ACL injury, I would pick this. And what it gives the AI a chance to do is it will go out and actually research this, and it will research the primary condition and say, okay, is there medical literature supporting basically the primary condition over the this condition in this case. So it's just going to try to argue on your behalf, and it's very important. If any of these are true, you want to pick because at the end of the day, the VA will know that you tore your ACL. So if they know this and your provider doesn't acknowledge that as a potential um, alternate cause, it weakens your overall caseness. Okay, so for this, just to make it go a little bit quicker, let's see. Mm, I mean, we could try this. Let's go ahead. Let's see what happens. Basically, doing a live demo at this point. See what comes up. Okay, at this point, you're gonna go ahead and hit generate. Again, this takes up to 5 minutes. Kind of depends on the speed of your internet. We'll obviously, you know, cut this out a little bit so you don't have to sit here waiting for basically the hamster wheel to finish. Okay, so looks like the letter got created. And as you can see, it is pretty comprehensive. I'll let you guys, you can always pause this and you can take a look at everything it says. But basically what it did is it did go out to several million different journal articles, um, found the best ones, and it is basically creating an argument for why um, a lumbar strain in the veteran is caused by their knee arthritis. And that's what it's going to go through, and that's what it's going to argue for. And the important part, and this is what I really want to highlight, is this counter arguments aspect. And again, it's going to talk about why is an ACL injury, while it could cause this, I think it's knee arthritis, though. And it's going to give its argument as to why this is more likely than this is. Okay. It's very, very important little section because, again, if you don't put that in there, the VA could very easily say, like, oh, well, your ACL injury is just more likely. But if your doctor's arguing and saying, hey, no, I think, the knee arthritis is more likely for X, Y, and Z reason, that helps you. Okay. That gives the VA one less reason to deny a claim at that point. Okay, going to go through here. The last thing to always check for is basically the burden of proof statement for at least as likely as not. Um, Given that that's there, it should be good to go. Just so you guys understand too, is it's set to only say this. It shouldn't say anything higher than 50% likelihood. If the doctor wants to change that, so whoever your physician is, if they want to change that, they're more than willing. They can change it, but we don't want to again go it higher than that. Okay, so that's all out of the way. Let's go ahead hit next here. Again, you can just skip that if you want. Hit download. Okay, so we went ahead and opened it, and this is what's going to be the output. We gave some instructions for your healthcare provider. Basically, the burden of proof statements right here. So at least as likely as not in this case, they can always say something else if they want to. Um, but again, that is there pretty easily for the doctor to see. We did reach out to some VA attorneys to help us with some case law that should help you or help calm the doctor's nerves. Basically, this saying that as long as the doctor's at least 50% sure, the VA really can't do anything to the doctor. So as long as they have that level of certainty, they're okay. Again, some instructions for the doctor, language that's specific that they should be using. And again, just nice and easy. Hey, look over this. Look over each one of these sections. Ensure that you agree with this. If you do, you can sign it, date it, and all that, and it's ready to go. Okay. So again, this is in a Word document, so they can edit it. That's the idea. That's why we also don't really have additional editing features on the application because again, you'll be able to download this and edit it however you and your doctor see fit. Okay. But yeah, that's done. And again, the big thing about this is it's completely unique to you. This is not written for anybody else. Every time these come up, these are made on the fly just for you. So, we really think this is one of our more technically challenging, or technically sophisticated, I should say, solutions to a problem that veterans face. And if, this is something that's helped you, let me know. Leave it in the comments saying, hey, this helped you. If this didn't help you, leave it in the comments. Let me know too. Like, we're here to make this better. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So, please, by all means, if there's something we need to do better, let me know. If we're doing great, let me know that too. It, keeps me going for another day. Let's put it that way. Um, but yeah, if you guys have questions, yeah, again, reach out to the team and hopefully next week we'll have a Discord for everybody. So that way everybody can kind of interact a little bit more with us and you can talk directly to the devs and say, hey, this is what's going good, this is what's going bad, and that way we can stay on top of those issues. So with that, that's all I got. You guys have a good day. Take care. Bye.